I have here the number 324, which we can view as, since I have a 3 in the hundreds place, we could say this is 3 hundreds. I have a 2 in the tens place, so we could say plus 2 tens. And then I have a 4 in the ones place, so I can say plus 4 ones. And if you want to think about what that looks like, you can look at all these blocks here. 3 groups of 100, 3 groups of 100. 1, 2, 3. 2 groups of 10, 2 groups of 10. I have 2 groups of 10 right over here in yellow. 4 ones, I have 4 ones here. So this is 324 blocks. So now let's get some practice subtracting from 324. And the first thing I want to subtract from 324 is, let's subtract a 10. So I want to subtract a 10 here. So 10 is 1 10 and 0 and 0 ones. I'm going to do that in the blue color. 0 ones. So I'm not subtracting any hundreds. I am subtracting 1 10. You see it right over there. So minus 1 10. And I'm not subtracting any ones. So what is that going to get me? What is that going to get me? Well, my hundreds don't change. I'm not subtracting any hundreds, so I still have 3 hundreds. So I could write that over here. I still have 3 hundreds. I had 2 tens. I'm taking one of them away. So now I have 2 minus 1 is 110. I had 2 tens. Now I take away 1 10. I should just call that a 10 instead of a tens. I take away 1 10, and now I'm going to have plus 1 10. If I had 2, I take away 1. I'm not going to have 1. And I had 4 ones, and I'm not taking any ones away, so I still have 4. And I still have 4 ones. 4 ones minus 0 ones, 4 ones. So I'm left with 314. 3 hundreds plus 1 10 plus 4 ones. And if you look at it over here, what did we do? We had 324, and then we take away one of the tens. So we took away one of the tens, and we are left with 300, 110, and 4 ones, or 314. That was interesting. Now let's subtract 100 from 324 instead of a 10. So let's now subtract 100. So that's 100. So I'm not going to subtract 100. And 0 tens and 0 ones. So let's subtract that now. What's that going to be? Well, I had 3 hundreds. I take one of them away. Now I'm going to have 2 hundreds. I had 2 tens. I take away no tens. I still have 2 tens. I had 4 ones. I take away 0 ones. I'm still going to have 4 ones. If you look at it over here, what's that going to be? Let me write an equal sign. I had 3 hundreds. I take away 100. I'm going to have 2 hundreds. I had 2 tens. I'm not taking away any tens, so I still have 2 tens. And I had 4 ones, and I'm not taking away any ones, so I still have 4 ones. And if you think about it in this picture here, what did I just do? Well, I took away one group of 100. I took away one group of 100. So I could take away that group of 100 right over there, and what am I left with? I'm left with 2 hundreds, 2 hundreds, 2 tens, that's the 2 tens there, and 4 ones. 2 hundreds, actually let me write 2 hundreds, let me write it this way. 2 hundreds, 2 tens, 4 ones, or 224.